Good evening. First tonight, East Midlands today can reveal that a major child abuse inquiry has received around 500 allegations against former council workers. Detectives are investigating historical crimes across Nottingham and Nottinghamshire.
Operation Equinox is looking at complaints involving several children's homes going back to the 1940s. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball can tell us more. So Jeremy, first of all, how has all this come to light?
Well, Anne, it's emerged in a letter that Nottinghamshire Police sent to people who came forward as victims. As you know, the force has been investigating sexual and physical and emotional abuse, and it's now combined two separate inquiries: Operation Xeres, that was looking at children's homes in the county, and Operation Daybreak, that was focused on the Beechwood Children's Home and other institutions in the city. Now, that unearthed historical sex attacks committed by Andres Logins, this former social worker who was jailed for a string of crimes against children he was supposed to be caring for. One of his victims spoke to me when he was convicted back in March.
He knew when the time was right, you know, when the most quiet times was, and you live with it day in, day out. I feel like I'm doing a life sentence here. Constant panic attacks, anxiety attacks, the fear of not being in control. He wasn't a carer, you know, he was just nothing more than an abuser.
So how many more historical crimes are being investigated by Nottinghamshire Police?
Well, this child abuse inquiry has really opened a Pandora's box. The last count, 636 historical offences had been reported. Now, most of those, 530 of them, were recorded on council property, and 485 of those allegations were against council staff. Now, a handful of suspects are still waiting to go on trial. Many others, though, have already died, and around a third of them still haven't been identified. So you can see just how complex this all is.
No, it's hugely complex. But the victims they know about, what's being done to help them?
Well, Nottinghamshire Police have also been putting them in touch with something called the Truth Project, which is part of the National Independent Inquiry into Child Sexual Abuse. As you know, that's also been looking into the former Leicester MP, Lord Janner. Now, it's facing some big problems at the moment. There have been a string of resignations, and today we've heard that there's going to be a wide-ranging review of the way that inquiry works. So this is far from over.
Indeed. We'll leave it there for now, though, Jeremy. Thank you.